guys, it's Amy. Welcome back to Too Blessed. Today I have a little bit of a haul to share with you. A couple of weeks ago we went and did some thrift shopping and I found just a few items, and it wasn't really enough to do a separate haul. And then this past weekend we went on a little trip for our anniversary, and I bought a few items while we were on that trip. So I thought I would just kind of combine all of these things together into one haul. So some of it's thrift items, some of it's items I purchased while we were on vacation. So I'm going to go ahead and show you those. Before I get started, if you're new here, I would love to have you subscribe to my channel. And if you also click the little bell that's next to the subscribe button, then you will receive notifications every time I post a new video. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the haul. So first of all, I'm going to show you the items that I got at the thrift store. Like I said, this was, I think, 2 weeks ago that I got these items. We went to a couple thrift stores and didn't find a whole lot. But then we went to one thrift store and I found 3 items. So that's how it works sometimes. The first thing I got is this clock, which I think is really pretty. It is made out of metal, but it's really lightweight. And I just thought it was really, really pretty. Get it close so you can see some of the detail. Now, I paid $3.99 for this clock, which I thought was a pretty good price. And originally when I bought it, I was going to use it in our master bedroom because it's got this fleur-de-lis on the top, and our bedroom is decorated in sort of a Paris theme with lots of fleur-de-lis and black and white and things like that. But I don't know if you can hear it. This clock has a very loud tick. So I ended up not using it in our bedroom because I figured that ticking would drive us crazy. So I've been using it in my dining room instead. But anyway, I still like it. It's nice. And $3.99 I thought was a pretty good price for such a large clock. So that was the first item. Then I found this set of candle holders. These really don't go with anything else that I have, but I just thought they were really cute. They kind of look like Grecian columns, but they're pretty short. There is a set of 2, so they match, and it was only 50 cents for the set. And I have lots of candles in my house, and with them being just like an off-white color, you know, they pretty much go with anything. So I've been using them right now just on the bookcases in my living room. I may end up moving them somewhere else, but for 50 cents I thought that was a really good deal, even though they may not necessarily go with the rest of my decor. That's okay. And then the last item that I bought at the thrift store was this little metal piece. And if you've been around any length of time, you know how I love my trees and my birds. So this one has a little bird. I'm trying to get it so you can see it really well. I don't know the best place to put it. There you go. So there's this little bird right here resting on the pot, and then it's like a topiary. And I don't know how well this is going to show up, but it's a little bit 3-dimensional. It's got some leaves here that kind of like pop out. You can't really tell, but it's not completely flat. It's got some little raised pieces, and this was $1.99. So I thought that was really cute, and I really, really like that. Okay, so those are, like I said, those are the items that I got at the thrift store. That was it. And then this past weekend, it was our 6th wedding anniversary on Saturday. My husband right now is working a 4-day-a-week schedule, so he works Monday through Thursday. He works 10-hour days. And then he has Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, which has been really nice because we get to spend a lot of time together and we really enjoy that. So we left on Friday afternoon. We ended up having a few errands to run on Friday. So we didn't leave until, I think it was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon or something like that. And we drove into Georgia We live in Tennessee, by the way. So it was only just a couple of hours away. And he had heard about this little town called Helen, Georgia, which is somewhat similar to like Gatlinburg, where it's a German influenced community, and it's much smaller than Gatlinburg, but it was really cute. They had some really pretty buildings and cute little shops. So we ended up walking through there. So we got there Friday. We just kind of checked into a hotel and rested on Friday. And then Saturday morning we went out and walked around in the town. We actually ended up taking a carriage ride also, which was really nice. And so we walked through some of the shops, and I'm going to go ahead and insert a couple of pictures of my favorite shop, which is where I found two of the items that I'm going to show you, because it was a little shop. I was going to try to pull up the bag here, called Windmill. Wrong side of the bagging. So it's called Windmill, Dutch Imports, and basically everything in this store was blue and white. And again, if you've been around any length of time and seen some of my videos, my kitchen is yellow, but my accents are like a cobalt blue. And what I've really been trying to do is like the blue and white designs, like Currier and Ives dishes. My grandma had a set of those dishes. I remember that she had when I was younger, and I would love to find a set of those dishes, but I really love the blue and white designs. I just think it's so pretty. And this store, like the entire store was blue and white. I was in heaven. So I'm going to insert a few pictures of that store here just so you can see some of the things. And then I'm going to show you the items. I bought two items at that store. What had happened is I had a little bit of cash on me, and so I had kind of set that aside and was going to use that for whatever I bought. And so when I was looking at that store, of course I wanted like everything in the store. Everything was fairly expensive because most of these items were hand painted. And so I was kind of looking and debating. I ended up with these two items, and I was trying to decide between them, and finally in the end I just decided to go ahead and get both of them. So the first one is this little light switch plate, which is just so pretty. And actually in my kitchen right now, what I did is I took the plate, just one of the plastic light switch plates that's on there, and I had taken it off and I actually covered it with a blue and white fabric. So right now it actually looks pretty similar to this, but of course this has the real pretty shape and it's a ceramic. So this was $10.95. So I bought that, and I cannot wait to get that put up in my kitchen. And then the other item that I bought was this set of candles, and I'm going to take them out of the box here in a second. They're in just like a little plastic case. They don't have the price tag on, but I think they were right about $10. I think they were like $9.95 or something like that. But they've got a really beautiful design that it kind of looks like a bouquet of flowers, and it's really hard to see, because of the curve of the candle. But I just love these candles. They're so beautiful. And so I think I'm going to put these, of course, in my kitchen, but there's a little, like a cutout window between our kitchen and our dining room with a little ledge. And so I'm probably going to put them on that little ledge. I've got like a floral arrangement there that's in a blue vase. So those are going to look really, really pretty. Again, I'm very excited to use those. And then, what else did I get? I've got two other items. The next one is actually an item of clothing. which I really wasn't necessarily looking for, but we went into one of the stores and they had really beautiful dresses and skirts, and they had tops and things like that too, but I was really drawn to some of the skirts and dresses that they had. If you don't know, I think I've mentioned this in a couple of videos, but I wear skirts and dresses all the time. I don't wear pants. So, of course, when I see skirts and dresses, I kind of get excited. But I saw this white skirt. I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera, but it's got these really, really beautiful details, especially at the bottom. Yeah, it's not showing up really well, but there's actually some embroidery that's right above the edge of that lace there. And it's just so, so pretty. Now, it's incredibly thin. Even there's 2 layers. It's got a lining in it, but even the 2 layers, it's really sheer. I can see my hand through it. So my first thought when I saw this, though, is that I'm not actually going to use it as a skirt. What I want to use it is more as like a slip, to where I can put it under dresses and things like that and let a little bit of that bottom peek out, because it's so pretty. So this was a little bit pricier than I usually spend on clothing, to be honest, because I tend to buy most of my stuff at thrift stores. So this was originally $25 and it was on sale for $16. So like I said, that's a little bit more than I usually spend for something. I know it's not a lot, but it's just more than I usually spend. But I know that I will use this a lot. And it's like a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. It stretches really big. So I think it will, I haven't actually even tried it on now, but I think it will fit me now, and then even once I lose weight, it will still fit me, so I will get a lot of use out of it. So I didn't really mind paying that much for it, like I said, because I know I'll be able to use it a lot. Okay, and then that was a long explanation to show you a skirt that I bought. But anyway, the last item that I got is this little wooden sign. And again, I guess I took the price tag off, and I don't really remember how much it cost, but I know it wasn't more than just a couple of dollars. In fact, I think it was about $5 if I remember. But it is so pretty. It's this little wooden sign. It's got just a little dowel in the back that you use to make it stand up. But it says, "Be still and know that I am God," which is one of my favorite Bible verses. And then, if you can see on the sides here, it's also got the trees. I'm a little obsessed with trees right now. But I love this. It is so cute. I'm not sure where I'm going to put this yet. It's Tuesday. We just got back from our weekend. And I'm still kind of recovering. I can tell in the camera that I look extremely tired right now. I didn't even put any makeup on. So sorry if my face offends you, but it was such a good trip, but it was very hard on me physically. Because of all of my health problems, I don't handle the heat very well. And our current vehicle does not have any air conditioning, and we live in Tennessee. And it's June. So it was in between the good times that we had, it was a little miserable. That sounds bad because we really had a good time. I really enjoyed it. But like Friday evening when we first got there, I was not feeling good. Saturday morning, I was not feeling well. Saturday evening, I was not feeling well. And then Sunday was the day we drove home, and I felt horrible that day. So I'm still, like I said, I'm still recovering. We did a lot of walking on Saturday, which I'm really not used to, and my muscles just kind of rebelled at that. They did not like it. So recovering from that, but it was still, like I said, it was still fun. We still had a great time. I love spending time with my husband. So that was good. So that's all I have to share with you today. That's my little haul. I'm not sure what videos I have coming up next. but I am working on getting my house in order. I have been pretty sick lately, and my house has kind of gotten out of control, but I want to do an updated house tour. Pretty much the only house tours I've done so far have been holiday ones, and so I really want to do an updated tour to show you kind of what my house looks like just the rest of the year, the rest of the time. I'm still constantly changing things. I move things around. I change things from time to time, but for the most part, I want to show you what my house looks like normally without necessarily holiday decor. So I am working on that. Hopefully maybe in the next week to 2 weeks I will get that done. And then I've got a few other ideas for hopefully some videos to come pretty soon. So I hope that you will stick around, and thank you for watching this video.